the YouTube chats here too. I won't be able to really respond to them, but at least I'll be able to see them within a reasonable amount of time, hopefully. So the kind of game it is a 2.5D RPG. It's basically just an RPG where it's not really a 3D RPG. You can try it out. Here's a link to the game. It is only for the PC, though. It is only for PC at the moment. I don't know when I'll be able to move it off of PC, honestly. I'd need someone else to help me with that. It's too much time. Maybe. It's a good conversation starter. I mean, it's whatever is in the game should be polished to a degree. But I am still working on plenty of things. Like right now, I'm working on the trade system. After this, I'll be working on what? Give me a sec. I'm gonna sneeze. Jeez. Oh, geez, I got that awkward sneeze. Ugh. It's like it's not coming out. That's annoying. Anyway, yeah, you can try it if possible. Feel free to break the game and let me know how you broke it, because it should be kind of just fine to play as is. I think teleporting to the next place should be fine too, but the next place doesn't have anything, so there's the only really real reason you'd want to go there is to just kind of like check it out, and also to test. The current place. Just keep in mind too, like it's in like a testing phase, so every monster you kill is gonna give you like millions of experience and like 10 million currency, which is acorns. Yeah. Please give feedback. Or suggestions. Feedback and suggestions uh, are always accepted. You can give it in chat, or if you want to join the Discord, actually, you can give it in the game suggestions channel. This be the Discord here. Assuming that works. Yes, it does. Cool. All right, I'm gonna continue here. All right, so I already have a notification thing, but I was only using it for like a trade notification saying, "Oh, you're sending a request to so and so." But now I'm also going to be using it for the drop confirmation, and I'll likely use it for a bunch of other things in the future too, a quote unquote bunch. So I'll start with the trade request because I already have that here. Yeah, all of this. Connections, table. I don't even think I think I can get rid of this. Local notif GUI is equal to self.modules.module client notification GUI dot trade request notification. Trade request notification. And then over here we have notif GUI enabled equals true. Maybe this should be, first paste this here. We can figure out the rest. Notif GUI position. Let's move this position above enabled. as if the human eye can see how quickly that happens, but whatever. It should probably be down here. Yeah, that's fine. Go notif GUI. Anything else? That's the last one? Yeah, I guess that's the last one. Cool. The only thing that changes is the string there. I should be able to get rid of this here. That means I can get rid of the connections, the notification GUI. Honestly, the two clone GUI too. Although, actually, that one I'm not going to get rid of because that one I think I'm going to need for for items, which I haven't finished yet. I started, but I haven't finished them. That's why I'm working on this notification thing now, actually. So button connections is just going to be connections because this is just the notification GUI, self.gui. Oh, you know what? Maybe I could move some more things over here. Trade request. Like this, I think I might actually be able to move to the bottom of this. And this is just going to be self.gui. All right, let me add remotes here. Self.remotes is equal to remotes. Add it up here. Cool. Now we just have this other player situation, which I can just put it up here. Other player gets rid of all of the errors and other player. Other player name, let's actually do, and then we can save that as is, do that, cool. Okay, I can get rid of this. I was printing this because something wasn't working before. This is a bool because this is where I'm going to pop up for the player that, well, I'm still going to be using this notification GUI, but this is basically where I'll show if the other player is already in a trade or if he's too busy to do a trade or for whatever reason. Alright, let's go self.modules.module client notification GUI enabled equals false. Okay. Oh, wait, this is where we're going to run into issues of... Actually, no issues. Because this is just going to behave... Oh, wait, no. Let me see. Here, this is what I'm going to do. Self.gui get property change signal enabled. Connect function. And I'm going to make sure that if self.gui.enabled is equal to false, then we're going to make sure that all the connections are gone. For underscore comma v, or I comma v, I guess, I comma v in self.connections, do v disconnect, self.connections, I is equal to nil. For underscore comma v in self.gui dot where is it? Frame button frame. Frame dot button frame. Do if v is a image button, do v destroy. And oh, then okay. I can probably put this up here. Local function reset GUI, because this is probably going to be a constant thing that we're doing. Reset GUI. Can I just put this up here? That would be good if I could. I don't know if I can though. Could probably try. Yeah, because this is the same thing as this. So we can just say reset GUI. Local trade mod is equal to self.modules.module client trade. This probably makes sense to just do this. And then when we set it to false, if it set it to false, it should just go through the reset GUI on its own. Oh, this might actually make sense to put up here. Local trade mod. Alright, yeah. Because it's in a loop. Probably makes sense to do that. Okay. We've got the trade request notification. Let me just make sure that works still. Let's disable it. Disable the trade GUI, and then you guys can't see this test, but I'll be testing for a sec. Maybe in the future I'll do some setup to make it so that whenever I test multiple clients, it'll just automatically pop up. Though when I do that, you won't be able to see anything, so it's not like that'll actually help with anything. It'll be too small to see anything. Oh, whoops. Okay. We got an error. Button frame get children. All right, try that again. All right, what's erroring? Oh, it's just the HTTP request, which is always erroring out. All right, what's the problem here? Oh. GUI to clone. Notification GUI. Image button. Oh, because okay, I see why it's happening. Okay. All right. It's because like toClone is already just notification GUI. So when I call it again and I call notification GUI, it doesn't know what I'm trying to do. All right, let's try that again. All right, one test every 5 minutes. Okay, looks like that's working. So another thing I want to do is when I hit the cancel button, I want the other player to also close out of the trade GUI and receive a notification saying other player left the trade. Or the name of the other player that left the trade. Okay, easy. clean up. So function self dot left trade notification other player name return self.gui. We don't do any of the enabling here. We do the enabling on the, like within the functions that call these. So drop confirmation. This has to do with inventory here. So let's do drop confirmation first. If notification GUI enabled is equal to false. Actually, let's do local notif mod self dot modules dot notific or module client notification GUI. Okay. Then I can get rid of this and say notif mod dot GUI. Same thing over here. Thing is, now this can go into here. Oh shoot, slot dot. Oh, that's fine. We just have slot and module client inventory variables. Okay. Then notif mod dot drop confirmation local notif GUI okay. Hey, what's going on, Henry? How you doing, man? All right, so I think I actually need this stuff. So first of all, let's pass the slot. Do I want to pass it here or do I want to pass it there? The way Lua works, this is a new variable, I believe. So this actually makes sense, I think. We'll figure it out. Why you be pissed? Don't be pissed because I haven't. Not yet. Too many stuff's happening, man. It's been 2 days. Chill. It's been 2 days. I'm sorry. Oh, actually, no. That was the last time you posted. Yeah, today is the third day. You posted it 2 days, or like 2.5 days ago. Actually, not even 3 days ago. It's going to be 3 days ago in like an hour and a half. I will take a look when I have like a few minutes to learn other stuff. I'm looking at it now. It looks beautiful. Yeah, you just give some basic commands. That's okay. That's good. I love it, Henry. So this is going to be held slot and held item, or just inventory slot. You've got to be kidding me. Held slot is slot.name. It's literally just this. It's identical. I don't even need slot. Okay, so now over here we say reset GUI. I think I am just going to copy this and then change it as I need. This remote event is going to be within the confirm button, so cancel button, just put this up here. Should I make this just yes, no? Maybe. Yes. Yes button. Oh wait, this is a problem. Clone. Okay, that should be fine now. So you say yes button, no button. Yes, and this, I need to go back to constants, is going to be just regular old green, not bright green, regular green. Okay, that's going to be no. No connection. I think I should probably do this first then. And up here, I have to fix this too. This should be self.connections dot cancel con, sure. If I just change the order to make this go first, then that should be fine because I have the connection on here. This will not go within that connections table because I don't want it to be disconnected. Self.connections.noCon. Get rid of this. No need for the trade module here. Self.connections.yesCon is equal to yesButton.activated connect function end. It's going to be the same thing, honestly. Well, this drop is going to be above the setting enabled false. Get rid of this entirely. All right, this is something I can actually test and show you guys. Let's see if it works. All right, so I go into my inventory. It's taken a while to load. I really have to figure out what's going on there. I assume it's because of all these useless prints I'm doing. I never set the parents. I also never actually changed the text over there, so let's do that. Nice. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions, comments, concerns, Shadow. I had to remove the tutorial. I will be putting that back shortly. It wasn't anything crazy anyway. You just use your... initially you can use WASA to move. You can change all of the keybinds later. But yeah, if you have any questions on what things do, let me know. If you want to change your keybinds, just press the K key and that'll bring up all the keybinds. And if you want to equip skills, you got to open the skill GUI and move the skills into the keybinds. Make sure you hit save on the keybinds when you do that. Self.gui.frame .text label .text is equal to are you sure you want to drop so held item becomes the actual table. Okay, and we send That should be good. That should be good. Held item dot name. Yes, button dot parent is equal to self dot GUI dot frame dot. Yeah, 2D. Well, 2.5D. You can go in the Z direction, but you have to get to the end of the current place. It's I think it's clever. I like it. I like the way I handle it. Not to toot my own horn. All right. Self GUI frame. Button frame. Yeah, button frame. No button dot parent is equal to self dot GUI dot frame dot button frame. Oh, and this should put it in name order. I'll make the name of this. Yes, button dot name is equal to 1. No button dot name is equal to 2. All right, let's test it out. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but oh, you know what the problem here is gonna be is that the notifications UI is gonna end up underneath. Oh, also it's erroring out anyway, so. All right, let's print held item. Actually, I probably don't need to print held item because I'm probably printing it elsewhere. Or not. Print held item. Print. So that error tells me that this is a table, it's just not the right table. It's probably the regular table that doesn't give the name, it just gives like the location of the name and of the base information. Gonna confirm this first though. Also, notification GUI, when it pops up, should be should honestly be displayed the highest display order. So for message to player, it's basically 99. Let's make it 99. Or 98, I guess. It doesn't really matter. This kind of the message to player GUI, this is just going to tell you like, oh, get out of the server because we're resetting it. Though I don't have anything set there yet. All right. Are you sure you want to drop blank? Oh, Whoops. No. Let's try that again. Held item. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to have to look it up through the base ID. I went to the... You're stuck falling. Dang it. Okay, yeah, I know that problem. Yeah, the last. Okay, I know the problem. Can you try to leave and go back into the game and tell me where you go? It's an issue with the teleport script. I'll try to fix that now. Although I don't know which teleport. Okay, so when you first arrive in the game, it shouldn't matter. I really should just set up catch-alls everywhere to make sure that that doesn't happen. Sure, yeah, yep. Try to do that again. Also, you can go through the rock on the bottom. You can go through that because I made it so that you can go through it for now. In the future, you won't be able to, but for testing, you can. Oh, nice, cool. Otherwise, you'd have to travel all the way around. Let me take a look at teleport. So, okay, so then the problem is... Yeah, no, that's... So that's the only teleport I have that goes to another place right now, other than the teleport on the homepage, and the homepage is obviously nothing. It's literally just, it doesn't even show you your character, or it just shows my name with like random stuff. But that, I'm pretty sure, is the one that's messing you up somehow. I'm not going to do anything with that for now. For now, I'll leave it. I'll write it down, and I'll make sure to work on it after I finish what I'm working on now. Oh, when you turn into the third area. Are you talking about this? Like this area? So if you go like this stuff up here? Okay, yeah, that's fine. This won't be the I'll make it disappear later. This is just like the different stuff in the game. Got this guy. So is that the only thing? Because yeah, if the whole thing about being able to see dummies, I don't know. Do you mean like, let's say, like I'm over here, dummies spawn, and I'm gonna go over here, and I switch, and the dummies are still here? If that's the case, that is intended. It's because the area starts like over here, but you're technically out of the area. But I wanted to make it so you can see the monsters from the last area you visited. Oh, uh, you just mean this stuff up here? If that's what you mean, then yeah, that's fine. I'll be removing that. Try to use some of the elemental skills. Oh wait, that's the last area with the blue teleport is bugged. Where? This one? You're stuck falling again? Okay. Um, yeah, I'll fix that. I'll fix that I'll fix that later if you don't mind. If you want to keep testing the game, if you can test other things in the game, I would greatly appreciate. I will fix the teleport feature, or the teleport to another place thing. That place isn't really ready yet anyway. You technically, if you're there, you can like go around. Um, the problem with like testing the teleport feature is I can't do it in Studio. I have to do it like in the live game. So that's why that's not 100% complete yet. But it will be 100% complete once I add the what's it called? Wait, what? Oh no, I've got problems here. I just ran into my own little bug. What happened here? Let me see if I can run into that bug again. For some reason, I can't pick up items, which is concerning. Why did that happen? A lobby area where you can visit others? I'm not sure what you mean. Like it's a multiplayer game, so you can like there's okay, so it's just a underlying problem because it's easily repeatable. I don't know if this is the case. I was able to pick up things just earlier. So it's something that I just changed now. All right, I'll have to figure that out. I'm going to continue working on the drop feature. I am alone. Path of Exile. Uh, I'll take a look at how they do it, but yeah, I mean the game is based off of MapleStory, so it's gonna have it should have a similar feel to that. Oh, I mean, I will also. I'm actually one of the contributors to the channel is actually helping me out with creating the next area, and the next area is like a town that has a bunch of shops and things. Actually, right now I do have one shop up here. You can go to this guy. Check wares. You can buy stuff over here. It's mainly just potions and the weapons, the base weapons. But yeah, there will be an area with like shops and like a bunch of quests and things. So why? This is concerning me that the items are not able to be picked up. Yeah, I have I have plans for like it's not really a lobby area because that's not the first place you go to. It's just a place. It's meant to be like a central hub. I also intend to make it so that players can like sell stuff there in like a market area specifically. They can like open a store and do things like that. But yeah, that's the next area. That area wouldn't have any monsters in it. I wanted to finish the core gameplay first, and then I'll do that. That stuff shouldn't be too difficult because I already have the the trade thing is almost done. I'm working on it now. I already have the shop set up for like NPCs. I just have to kind of move that over to make it applicable for players too, so they can actually set up their own shop. I'm probably gonna have like what's it called? Like a catalog, so you can look at what people have set up. Although I guess it's going to be like two different kinds of shops. One is the catalog shop, where I'm probably going to make the players pay some kind of fee with their in-game currency to put it on the catalog. And the other one's just going to be like the in-server shop, which you can go like server hopping and look at people's shops. I'm going for a bit of a different aesthetic. Like the way it works is the quote unquote areas or rooms are like, this is one area over here, this is another area over there. I kind of want it to be like seamless one into the other. In terms of visuals, like I want to change a few things. Like I want to make all of these just plastic pieces and look more like this. Like have a little, maybe even give a texture to this because this is just plastic right now. And then kind of apply that everywhere. But for visual things, I'm probably gonna do that closer towards the end. Okay, yeah, let me make sure. Oh wait, I know what I have to do now. Okay. I was sidetracked by the pickup function not working for some reason. Are you held item? Local base item is equal to self dot modules dot module shared base items dot items held item dot id sub seven comma -1 held item dot id sub 1 comma 6 base item dot name. All right, let's see if that works now. Wait, what? I messed up the base items module thing. What's in here? Base items dot items. Oh, right, okay. Items, held item dot ID sub 1 comma 1 inv. All right. Let's try that again. I mean, I appreciate your initial thoughts, Shadow. I'll try to fix the teleport. Although the visuals will probably change, although I don't know how much they'll change, so the lobby type area will be added, but it's not going to be like the first place you join. The first place you join will just be wherever you logged off. That's the intention, at least. All right, that actually works now. Drop it, yes. All right, but I can't pick it back up. No. All right, let's. Now that the drop works, let's make sure I can pick items up again. No, it's just straight up multiplayer. Like, there's a party system and everything. Like, you right now there's nobody else in the game probably, but like, you can join. You'll straight up see other people. You'll see them dealing damage. Well, what's going on, Gizmo? Long time no see, man. This is more like an MMO, not just a straight up single player RPG. Like, there's gonna be bosses that, I mean, you can probably solo maybe, but some of them probably you can't solo, and it would depend on like your level, and there would be like higher level versions of those bosses which you almost certainly can't solo unless I mess up scaling, which I probably will at least once. All right, so what is going on with drops? Well, for starters, let's drop something. Yes, I would like to drop. Okay, so now it is on the ground, but I cannot pick it up. I would have to go into workspace, drops. Can you send it in the Discord? I can't see the link in Twitch. So for some reason, the proximity prompt's just not showing up. Oh, and the bosses wouldn't be where the other monsters are. Like, if you want, I can show you the boss room. Like it would literally have like boss rooms. It's just also I think it might not be as chaotic as you think it is. Like there are areas. So like there's this area, there's this area. It's just hard to see because I don't like they're invisible. And then the boss is like the bosses will be in their separate area. Um, the idea is I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain unless you kind of know what Maple Story looks like already. Like Maple Story is its own kind of genre of game where it's I don't know if you've ever heard of KRPGs, but it's a KRPG, and this game is based off of KRPGs where you just kill a bunch of monsters. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Maple Story is like a grind game. So if you already don't like grind games, then that's a that's a negative point towards my game probably. But it's a game where you like just kill a bunch of monsters. Like eventually you'll get to a point where your screen is going to be filled with just your moves, or you're killing everything on the screen and just moving around. You keep killing everything on the screen, and that's how you grind and you get a bunch of experience. And then when you're fighting bosses, you have like generally some kind of uh, boss killing skills that you use, and you gotta make sure that you don't die to one hit KO moves. And yeah, it's a fun experience to those that like that experience. I like it. I appreciate your inputs though. I do like it. Nice, nice. This is more like because it's again, it's more like an MMORPG game. If I guess if you're comparing it to like actual just single player RPG games, yeah, it's not really like a single player RPG. It's more of a multiplayer. The idea behind it is you play it with friends. So like I plan on having like party quest type things. That honestly, I think that was the funnest part of Maple Story. Actually, the party quests. It's become more of a single player game now, but oh, just effects. Gotcha. I see, Gizmo. I have it open. I'll take a look at it probably after the stream. Um, wait, I think based on what. Oh yeah, no, so I actually already have a drop system. So, but there's a few things I will be adding in terms of like visuals too, Gizmo. Like for example, if you have a quest, like I don't know if you saw that, but like as items drop, they kind of go up and down. Um, maybe I can add that beam effect to it to have like the show of oh it falls up and down in a little arc. I could probably do that by just attaching a what's it called? There's like a specific word for it where it just shows things. Yeah, but it's more like an instanced kind of thing. That's my understanding. It's more instanced, whereas this isn't really instanced. And I guess you could make instanced things in Roblox, but it defeats the purpose of Roblox, in my opinion. Okay, KRPGs are just RPGs where like there's a hard experience curve, and you instead of killing like 10 wolves, completing a quest, and leveling up, you kill like 1,000 wolves instead of 10. If so, it's kind of like where you'll see like a bunch of monsters, and you have to kill all of them instead of just one or two at a time, which I think most. And the idea is like you can kill them really quick, so it's more like a Dynasty Warriors kind of thing where you're killing a bunch of fodder enemies. At least that's how I understand them. I have to go into the drop function. This is really bothering me. Where is it? Debounce, equipment, friends. Oh, pickup. All right. So what's the problem here? New prompt. Oh, wait, this is probably something I should have checked before. Are my keybinds messed up? Ooh. Thanks for the intro, Shadow. Yeah, that's great. VFX artists are always in demand, I think. Although it is hard to try to find any kind of work with it, though. It meaning Roblox in general. Like most people pay so low compared to the amount of work actually involved. I'm just gonna say this in public. Yeah. So Alien, don't worry about the weapons. I will have a bunch of weapons able to be made. I did show you the template I have. So I'm gonna. I closed something I wanted to test. Okay. All right. Let me start that back up. If you want to make some of the NPCs, you're more than welcome to. But yeah, for the weapons, I will have like weapons made, and any weapon that I make, I will make it droppable or obtainable in other ways too. I'm primarily just a scripter. I have to hire someone to make this map, and actually, Snotty Alien's helping me with the next areas map. Um, I've been. I also made. I didn't make the current monsters that are in the game now, but I made some monsters that will be coming in the future. So I guess I'm gonna be a kind of a modeler kind of thing too. I kind of have to take on most of the roles, and all of the VFX in the game were made by me too. So far, they're not great, but they'll get me through the early days. I think. I hope. So I'm trying to take a look at keybinds. Oh, that's why I can't pick anything up. I'm an imbecile. I never. I guess I accidentally removed the pickup. Yeah. Okay. Now I can pick things up. All right. Let me actually test something. Oh no. Okay. Now it's not there. Pickup. Okay, so this I had in the other version of the game, but now I don't, so I will have to fix that. I thought I fixed this already. Or I thought I already imported this correctly. I guess I did not. I'm going to quickly fix the pickup function, and then I'll go back to the trade function that I did the notification function for in the first place. Yeah, I had to learn a bunch of stuff for VFX. Because I wouldn't claim to be good at it. I would never claim to be good at it. But yeah, I do know a few, like I know how to do a few things. I just wouldn't claim that my artistic sense is that great. That's the thing. Like I've heard that, but I straight up looked for these kinds of games, and there's none. Like I saw one 2D game, and it was like not close to finished. Like everything else, like if you look up 2D, is not 2D. Like there are no 2D games on Roblox. So like people say like they don't do well, but like I don't know if it's because they don't do well or if it's because people just can't find them or they don't really work or they don't really there's not really many of them on there, if any at all. The so some of the things with VFX, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure some of the things with VFX require scripting. Like to get certain timings down, you actually also need animation stuff because there's animation pointers. Like the and yeah, there's a few things if you want to make like full abilities that you need to know animation and scripting for. Hey, what's going on, Sokis? Okay, let's fix this. This is gonna have to do with the keybinds. Keybinds here. Yeah, but like it's I don't know if I'd go with timers though. I think I'm using a timer now where it's like I count down a certain amount of seconds, but like within the animations themselves, you can actually put markers there and then wait for that specific marker to hit. Like so for the animation to get to that marker. Once you get to that marker, that's when can do things. It's pretty cool. I haven't done it yet. Actually, no. I think I did it for one thing so far. I'll be doing it for more in the future. Yeah, starting from yeah. All right. So, do I have to look up pick up? No. Let me find it here. I know pickup is one of those awkward things. Module client pickup. Key bindables. Where? Did I just simply not? Okay, yeah, I guess I'll have to make this from scratch then. Great. Yeah, cutscenes are. I haven't made any cutscenes, so I can't even begin to think of what to do. I like watched one video on how to make like seamless cutscenes, and I don't know if I like that method, but that might be the only method. I don't know. I will need to have cutscenes in the future in my game, though it's not going to be in beta. I mean, yeah, you can send it to me if you can join the Discord. Hell, you can even send it in the Discord server. Here we can do, in case you haven't joined yet. Although I can't say I can give any payment right now, so I'm very poor at the moment. Nice. You have my undivided attention, but I do have to get to this pickup situation. New prompt. Okay. Bind all keybinds. Do I have to do it here? Let's do it. Let's find PKU, right? PKU. I mean, I'm sure I know all of them. Some of them just don't ring a bell right now. They're like they're probably from like JoJo and Demon Slayer and things like that. I just like for some reason I can't get myself into JoJo, and Demon Slayer I can get into, but I haven't yet. Yeah, sure, you're more than welcome. Also, if you want to make specific things for my game, um, I'd be very happy for that. It's just keep in mind too, since the game is 2D, it's like a bit of a different aesthetic. So normally when you're doing things like animations are one thing, but when you're doing things like VFX, you have to keep in mind that it's going to be in a 3D space. So if you look at it from the top and it looks weird, it's just not going to look good. But because my game is 2D, you actually don't have to think of how people are going to see it from. You just kind of have to think of the one 2D plane, and so that kind of allows you to make it more make things like taller. I don't know how else to explain it. Just make things bigger, taller, and you can kind of put more things into it. If you like look at some of the skills and animations for like Maple Story characters, that's kind of what I mean. The really big and grand skills wouldn't really work well in a regular regular MMO, but they work pretty well in Maple Story. Yeah, like my R's aren't like the auras aren't really the ones that I'm talking about. It's more so the bigger skills that aren't really in the game yet. Um, yeah, yeah. It's basically you'd have to make them good in the direction in front of you. You don't really have to worry about any of the other directions. Um, Although in some cases, depending on what you're making, like one of the skills that I want to have is like having a dragon be summoned and like spewing fire in a direction. Um, like if that dragon is a model, that would look better, and that's my plan is to make it a model and just give it an animation. And then the monsters that are hit by the fire and by the model are the ones that take damage. Oh shoot, I okay, I have to go into module client pickup and just kind of go through all this. Because monster defeated is not what. Okay, yeah, pickup prompt. Where else do we see pickup prompt? Down here. I mean, this is the actual thing. No. Where is everything? Why is this even here? Whatever. Oh, maybe it's in areas actually. No. That's hilarious. I don't actually do anything here. All right. I'll take a quick look. Oh, geez. Okay. Nice, nice. This is like okay. Yeah, sorry if you guys can't see anything on the screen. I'm looking at the GFX work. Yeah, I see. So some of these would actually look pretty good. This is actually the one for the last one you sent me for Hikari. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about, where it would be this kind of thing, but like on a 2D plane that would like cover. It would probably be more wide than tall, but yeah, this is the kind of like big ass effect that I'd probably be looking to do in the future, though. So some of these would be applicable later on in the game when I add more elements. So the just so you know, so maybe I can get your brain working a little bit. Right now I have 4 elements plus none. So none is an element. None is like there's no element. Then I have fire, water, earth, air. In the future, I do plan on making it so that you can have 2 elements, and if you have 2 elements, then they combine to make a third one, basically. So, for example, the one you made for Rengoku, this one would. This looks like it. It could be a good aura for like earth and fire mixed, because earth and fire mixed. The idea is it's like actually earth and fire would probably be lava. If so, the max amount of elements that you can mix. My plan is to have 3, so you can mix 3 different elements to create a new element essentially. One of them I want to have like an explosion element. So like anything that you hit, it deals like one explosion. It does like one explosion, and if there's any other monsters in that area, then those monsters take damage based on the explosion. Um, and for some reason, the one that you made for Rengoku is made me think of that. Even though it's not like exactly for that, but it reminded me of that. But yeah, they look really good compared when you compare it to the anime. Tutorial trade. Quests. Gotcha. Okay, so I have to make this pickup prompt. This isn't just in the main client script, I hope. It very well could be. Let's interact. Oh, actually, let me see something here. I have to test. Anytime, man. And I thank you for checking out my game and giving me suggestions. All right, so we've got right control. What happens if I go over here? I'm pretty sure I did all of this. Save. I go over here. Leave. And I turn this to left alt. I thought I fixed this. Okay. No, I'm going to have to fix all of this stuff because that's concerning. So this applies to the pickup button and the interact button. I have to go into keybinds. And I don't know. Snotty, if you're there, if you could test something for me, that would be fantastic. Should be a quick test, but it will require 2 players. Awesome. If you could just tell me what happens if on one of your players you log in without playing on your other player, you log in, go into the game and kill some monsters and have them drop things but don't pick up the drops, then you log in on your other player and you go buy those drops. Does it give you the option to pick it up? Or is it... Or I'm sorry, so first, log in with one of your players, go into your keybinds and remove the pickup keybind. Then log off with that player. Then with another player, log in, kill some monsters, and have them drop things but don't pick things up. Then go back with the original character where you remove the pickup button, and try to pick them up, and see what happens when you put your pickup slot on. Actually, you don't even have to do that. Just don't remove the pickup button. Just go in with one character, kill some monsters, go in with another character, see what happens, and see if you can pick it up. Because I'm curious if that works too. Because the initial scenario, I'm pretty sure would not work. The second scenario should work, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So again, log in with one character, kill some monsters, log in with another character, try to pick up their drops. You won't necessarily be able to pick up their drops unless you're in a party with the original character. But I just want to see if the pickup prompt even shows up. If the pickup prompt shows up, then that's good. I think it should. Oh, I'm very aware of how much time it takes to make those things. VFX is a very time-consuming process, especially if you want to get it just right. Wait, we only initialize NPCs if you have the interact key. Thanks, man. Nice meeting you too, and I wish you a happy new year as well. I wish you luck in the future. All right. Yeah, sure. Feel free. I might not respond immediately, but yeah, feel free to send. I might have to get off stream soon, actually, because I gotta really focus for this fix. I could always just fix it later, because I know why the pickup wasn't working, and now I know that the... So I gotta fix the teleport, I gotta fix the pickup issue, and both the pickup and the NPC dialogue issue are the same. And this is something that I had done in the older version of the game. I didn't have NPCs in the older version of the game, but it's something that I had done for the pickup. But I did change the pickup script fundamentally. To actually go through all the logic for it. I'm going to go back to doing trades now, though. Because I'm in the headspace for trades, not for that. That's why I'm taking like so much more time to try to do that. Okay, so we got trade request accepted. Sure, this is on the client. Server trade is here. Cool. Acorns already work. Acorns are done. This is the client. Alright, so we initialize. Trade is nil. What do we need here? I need... So on the client, we have the Acorn amount. Just in the text box. I probably should move this in a table to have it all in one place so that if I ever need to troubleshoot it later, I can. Okay, so the question is, when you went to pick them up, did it even give you the option? Like, did the press Z to pick up or press whatever to pick up ever even pop up? Because if it did, no. Okay, Okay, then that's what I thought would happen. So yeah, that's just that just means that that both the pickup and NPC dialogue problems are essentially exactly the same. So I will have to fix that. I'll probably fix that after this because it's not the biggest issue in the world, but it just it's just if someone changes um, their keybind for picking up or talking to an NPC, it won't reflect until the next time they log in. And also specifically for pickup, if there are already items on the ground, um, they can't pick it up because the proximity prompt wasn't created. That is something I can't actually test. I don't think I can test it in the test server in Studio. So thanks for that. I now know what I have to do. Give me 1 second. I'm going to stand up. All right. And I'm back. So we've got trade here. Let's change it to player trade. And let's go other. Nah. Trade table. Or trade 1. Trade 2. Okay. So trade 1. User trade table. Trade 2 is other player trade table. Completely get rid of the notification GUI, that's fine. Don't need the button connections, right? Correct, because they'd all be the same. I'd never have to disconnect something. As long as I put the connection on the location of the button itself, it's fine. Or on the location of the image, which is what I do everywhere else anyway. So what I need is all right. Finally sneezed. Sorry about that. Been holding that in for 2 hours. Jeez. So we've got trade 1 is the user trade table, which is going to be, thank you. It is going to be this, but I'm going to change it to what I have on the server. The client's actually going to have more information because I changed the server to make it so it's only 2. It's just the other player ID and a Boolean for whether or not it's accepted. And everything else is blank, but now I'm going to change this to make it so that it's what was on the server before, which is the other player's user ID, whether or not the trade table owner has accepted. So in the case of trade 1, it's the user. 3 is the amount of acorns in the user's what's it called? That's up for trade for the user, and 4 is going to be the items. It's up to 6 items. You can trade up to 6 items at a time. Actually, I'm going to put this up here. If previous name return, I'm going to move this into the accepted. Trade request accepted. Connect trade accept. Oh, right. This is if the other person. Okay. Right. Okay. So trade request accepted. Request bool is equal to false. This is the player that sent the trade request. Cancel trade on server. Need to fire a remote here. Same thing here. All right, so this trade 1. We could just put other player ID here. Then self.trade2 is equal to table. It's going to be the same thing except it doesn't really need 1. I have never been duck hunting. Also, hello, Coding Castle. I'm sorry. You're not appearing. I don't know. How long ago was this? YouTube chat is awkward. It's a good 15 minutes ago. Yeah, I've got both of them open. It's just like I don't always. Yeah, it was like actually almost 30 minutes ago. Shoot. That was a while ago. I'm sorry, Coding Castle. If you're watching this later, probably not. So yeah, just for the future reference, YouTube chat. I don't hear notifications from YouTube chat. So if people chat on YouTube, if I'm not looking directly at it, then I simply won't see it. Um, sure. I don't know how to do that though, because I haven't actually looked into YouTube much. I kind of use YouTube as a way to send a code over there. Actually, I don't know. Hello, fellow people. There's nobody here, is there? Yeah, I think it's only you. Is it? I don't even know. Yeah, I think it's only you. Um. All right, I'm gonna give you managing moderator, and then maybe I'll give you standard moderator later. All right, you got mod. Thanks, Henry. Yeah, I haven't set it up so that the maybe I guess I should do that. So I'll set it up so that both YouTube and Twitch show up on the screen at the same time, maybe. Thanks, man. Like a year and a few months ago. It's been a while. Since then, I've redone certain codes several times. See, it all started when I was a wee lad. Alright, how should I do this, actually? Because other player ID is... Can I just do, like, trading with? And have trading with be self.trading with is equal to other player ID. Or just other player. Yeah, I think I can just do that. Nice. You do that code editor stuff. I want to do that too, I just don't have time for it. Okay. So if what is this for? If other player is equal to nil, or other player ID is equal to self.modules.module client player.player.user ID. Or this should just be on the server, right? If you try to trade with yourself by manipulating something, then the server just won't let you. It'll just send a code to stop the trade. Could do that. Yeah, that's something I'd be down to do actually, Henry. Build everything from scratch, but alas, no time. Give me 1 second. It was spam. Yeah, it was actually spam. Literally just, I picked up the phone, I said hi, and they just left. Didn't even say anything. Now I'm gonna be called so much. Over and over again. Someone's messing with me. Trolling time. If I know it's spam, I usually just yell into the microphone, but I don't necessarily know it's spam at the moment. I'll be sure to give them my my credit card information, social security number, mother's maiden name. You know. I'll scam them by telling them to give me Google gift cards or whatever. However scammers work nowadays. Okay, so we got trade 1, trade 2. We enable the GUI. Acorn change. This is where we're gonna say wait, what? Oh right, this doesn't actually work right now for whatever reason. Let's go self flash time is equal to 0. Local function, or I don't need to make a local function. Just do it in here. Current flash time is equal to I could just do this on a render stepped kind of thing. No, don't do that, Henry. That's my suggestion. Alright, so flash time. Do I want to do this in seconds? Do a 2-second flash time. If we do a 2-second flash time, I will have to rewrite this, and I'll have to make it work somehow too. Also, oh, this doesn't have a, okay. Connections is equal to table, sure. Self dot connections dot flash is equal to self dot services dot run service dot render stepped connect function dt end self dot current flash is equal to self dot flash time. Self dot current flash minus equal dt. If self dot current flash 0.2 divided by 0.2, or just I guess first let's do self dot current, oh shoot, self dot current flash times 10 divided by 2, yeah, sure, is what is it, greater than 1, greater than 0, then so self dot current flash times 10 remainder 2 is greater than 0, then we make the flash change, right? Oh, we just do the 1. This is gonna proc every time. I think we need a third one. Time remaining is equal to 0. Oh, whoops. Self dot time remaining is equal to self dot flash time. Current flash minus equals dt. Oh, this is like, this makes more sense if we're doing like whole number stuff. Get rid of time remaining. It's not greater than 0 we're looking for. It's going to be greater than... Would it be greater than 1? So if we divide, let's say 18.5 by 2. Or 19 point... let's divide 19 by 2. It's 18.5. So we... would it ever be greater than 1? Yeah, because 19.5 divided by 2 is 9, a remainder 1.5. So yeah, it would be greater than 1. Local AMG LBL LBL dot image color 3 is equal to that, else if white. The grays and the whites. Let's go image color 3 and wait a minute. Opposite. Make it opposite. If current flash is less than or equal to 0, then self.current flash. My bad. Disconnect. All right, whatever. I'm gonna keep that nil. I don't like that it's red underline. I'm gonna open this actually. I'm curious what this tells me. What is a coder's fascination with the variable foo? I don't get it. Yeah, like FUU. Like everything I see always has foo somewhere. And FOO. Primarily FOO, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Can I just, like, make this fine? All right, I'm gonna test this to 2 players. Let's do it. All right, this is where I have to trade. Accept. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't actually work. The end doesn't work that way. 2 seconds is also way too long for this. Like, wow. Let's make it 1 second. Where's the connections? That's module client request connections, not this one. So this is going to be Acorn Flash, actually. Acorn Flash. All right, so why did it end on gray? I don't get it. So for some reason when I tested this, the color ended up gray at the end. Even though this should be the last one I do. Oh, I didn't break, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, I have to return. All right, now it should work the way I want it to work. This time it's only 1 second long, not 2 seconds long. I just wanted to do this to give a little notification when to the other player whenever acorns are changed. Accept. Okay. Nice. Okay, I ran into an error that I wanted to run into. Test cleanup. Okay. Maybe I do have to get rid of that. All right, let's try after getting rid of that. Let's see what happens. And I kind of want this this flash effect, which I haven't really shown on stream yet, because I can't really show it on stream. Well, I can, but I'd have to add a bunch of things. I'd have to add the other screens here. You'll see it when you test it later. Okay, so we got attempt to index. Oh, what? I changed that already. Module client trade. I actually have to go into this now. Start player scripts. Module client trade. What is this? 286? Okay, now it's updated. I guess I didn't give it enough time to update before. Whatever. You're not going to be blind, no. It's just, it just makes the image flash like darker to a darker version of its image, then back to normal, like darker normal, darker normal, darker normal, a few times within 1 second. All right, yeah, so that kind of fixed it. So basically just don't nil it. That's how I fix it. Which is fine. There would only ever be one there anyway. No, the only thing that will flash white is something that I'm pretty sure you already have in the game that you can test, and that's the cooldown icons. Those will flash white for the last 3 seconds before they're off of cooldown. Like the images will, the numbers will. You'll still be able to see the numbers. And again, that's just to inform you that they're coming off cooldown. And it's more like it becomes white and then it gradually changes back to not white. All right, so acorns, cool. Except I want self.trade1. I think it's 2 now. Yeah. Trade 1, 2. is equal to this. Actually, no, this is trade 2. Trade 2 is equal to that. Actually, let me go back to here. Is this even necessary? Honestly, I don't like trade 2. The items might be good to have. Yeah, the items are good to have. I think the acorns are completely unnecessary, though. In that case, are the acorns in, or like for the regular player unnecessary? Because if it's only these two, at the very least, this would change to 2. That would be to 3. Acorns for the player, in which case this can go back to what it was before. Because all the acorn stuff is done on the server already. I don't need that in the client at all, except for these visual purposes here. The items, though, while the main thing is done on the server, if we can make it happen on the client like initially, then that would result in less remote communication, which I'm a fan of. Yeah, I think this is fine. I do need to note that number somewhere on the client. Or I should note that number somewhere on the client, and then I'm just thinking if someone complains later. No, it's fine. This is fine. I don't have to worry about complaints yet. Who do I think I am? Well, this is an initialize, actually. I'll get rid of this too, I guess. All right. Has the other player accepted the trade? Boolean. Has the local player accepted the trade? Boolean. Alright, I think almost everything with acorns is done except the actual accepting of the trade, but that's because I'm doing that together at the end. So trade click up, this is when you drag an item in there, and then this is just all right. Sorry about that. All right. I think I'm gonna finish this off stream. I'm gonna get off stream now. Got a bit of a crank in my neck right now, but yeah, I'll end the stream a little early today. There is a. Actually, will I? I'm thinking there might be a chance I stream once this is all done, just to kind of test it out in the game. But I'm probably just gonna stream on Monday and have more stuff done ideally for that time. Anytime, man. All right, so I'll be heading off now. I'll finish this thing. All I need to do really is get the items situated in the trade, and then finish the mail system to make sure when the items are traded, they are moved over one way or another. And after that, I just have a few small things to fix here and there. Teleport system, the what is it? The pickup and the interact system, a few other visual GUIs. And I'll probably add some things to the what's it called? The shop. I'll probably actually be able to release it soon. I don't want to give another date, but probably almost certainly next week. I will see you guys on Monday. Bye.